I once believed Daniel Lang was a genius. The man stepped into a room like he owned it. Wrapped in a red suit, wrist heavy with gold, voice smooth as smoke. He did not speak, he performed. Every sentence dripped with power, urgency, and this hypnotic certainty that made you feel foolish for ever doubting him. I was 23 when I first joined his team. Fresh out of university, broke, eager, and desperate to be close to greatness. His videos had millions of views. High income skills, he said. Forget college. Learn to close deals. I had a marketing degree and a mountain of student loans. I was the perfect target. He called me his executive shadow. My job was to schedule meetings, prep his scripts, handle client emails, and slowly, over time, cover the cracks. The empire was glossy on the outside. Inside, it was all duct tape and illusion. He taught people how to sell, not real products, just themselves. Confidence, persuasion, fear-based urgency. He called it ethical manipulation. I watched him rehearse lines in the mirror. Practiced concern. Faux empathy. Even the pauses were planned. Daniel sold a dream. Escape the 9-to-5, wear Rolexes, make 10 grand a month working from home. His clients? People like me. Immigrants, single moms, broke students. They drained savings to buy his course, his scripts, his closers club. But behind the velvet curtains, everything was rigged. His client testimonials were actors. His millionaire students were affiliates on commission. His books were ghost-written. And the limited seats for his webinars? There were always more. The scarcity was fake. The countdown timers reset hourly. Still, I defended him. I told myself it was just marketing. Everybody exaggerated. And when clients complained, he would say, they lacked hunger. I gave them the tools. I cannot teach drive. But the day I saw him scream at a single mother who had requested a refund, mocking her employee mindset, something broke. I began paying attention. He moved like a king. Dinners at 5-star restaurants, hotel suites that cost more than my rent. But his money did not come from success stories. It came from churning hope into currency. When his brand hit a plateau, he launched Legacy Academy, a $25,000 mentorship package promising direct access to him. I was the one who sent the personal invitations. He barely knew their names. I remember one man, 55, quiet, polite. He sold his car to join. I flagged his account. Daniel shrugged. If he cannot invest in himself, he will never grow. Let him pay. I stopped sleeping properly after that. The breaking point came quietly. He asked me to delete a folder on his desktop before a podcast appearance. I clicked out of habit. The folder was not what he said. It contained flagged complaints, over 60 of them. Bank chargebacks. Legal threats. Even one suicide note from a former student whose marriage and savings collapsed chasing Daniel's 6-figure closer fantasy. I did not delete it. I copied it to a flash drive. From that day, I stopped being his assistant. I became his ghost. Over the next 3 months, I collected evidence. Refund records he buried. Payments from offshore accounts. Photos of his rented supercars that he claimed were fleet investments. Transcripts of coaching calls where he bullied, gaslit, manipulated. I wrote an open letter. I posted anonymously. Then I leaked everything to an independent journalist who had reached out to me years ago. She remembered. The article was published a week later. The Cult of the Closer. It was not just a hit piece, it was a blueprint. Every lie, every manipulation, every illusion exposed. Daniel tried to deny it. Called it jealous slander. Said I had been disgruntled and emotionally unstable. So I released audio. Him laughing about milking desperation. Mocking his clients behind closed doors. Saying people do not want freedom. They want to be sold freedom. That was the final blow. The house of cards fell fast. Payment processors froze. Affiliates jumped ship. Refund requests flooded in. His channels went dark one by one. Daniel Lang disappeared. Some said he moved to Dubai. Others claimed he was launching something new and rebranded. I did not care. I kept one photo of him on my wall. Smiling, polished. Lying through perfect teeth. Next to it, I placed a sticky note with the number 62. 62 lives I watched unravel. 62 stories Daniel never bothered to remember. But I did. Like, subscribe, and share if you have ever watched someone build a kingdom from broken promises and helped burn it to the ground.